all want to run away sometimes, right? I mean, sometimes things are unfair, you're unhappy at home, your parents are mean, your kids are mean, your husband's mean, you just want to get out and leave. You've had enough of this. I remember when I was little, my sister threatened to run, well, she ran away from home, and I was devastated. I was partly devastated, and then once I kind of got used to the idea of her being gone, I was thinking maybe I could inherit her My Little Pony collection. She had a beautiful My Little Pony collection that was pristine because she never touched it. So there are the upsides when your sibling decides to run away. But ever since then, I've been skeptical of people who threaten to run away because, let's be realistic, there aren't a lot of places to go. Fast forward to this morning where my son got up, fully dressed, and walked straight out the door and announced,
"I'm not gonna live here anymore."
And he shut the door. And I was thinking,
huh, I wonder if he's still upset because I wouldn't help him find my phone yesterday when he wanted to play Pokemon Go.
I was doing the dishes. I didn't have time to help him find my phone. And it's my phone. I don't have to help you find my phone. After about 5 minutes, he popped his head back in and he was all,
"Do you have anything you want to say to me before I leave?"
And I was all,
"Why are you even upset?"
And he was all,
"Because you yelled at me last night when it was time to go to bed."
And I was like,
"Oh, gosh, I didn't even realize I had yelled at him."
And I looked at him and I was like,
"You know, that's what parents do when they ask you to do something and you don't do it and they ask you over and over again. Eventually, they're gonna yell at you."
He looked at me with a blank face, grabbed his rolling suitcase and said,
"Okay, well then bye,"
and rolled right out the door. As a mom, you do sit there and wonder, like,
how far are they gonna take this? Is he gonna walk outside of the neighborhood? Is he gonna walk all the way to school? How long is he gonna be gone? It's kind of cold out. He didn't even have a coat on.
You know, you kind of worry that they're gonna take it too far. So I waited about 5 minutes and then he comes into the room in a huff. He threw down his suitcase, he kicked off his shoes, and he said,
"Let me guess, you already threw away my breakfast."
And I was like,
"Oh, would you like some breakfast, son?"
And he was all,
"Yeah, I can't even move until I'm 18, and when I'm 18, I don't even know where to move."
And then I brought him his cereal and he was all,
"Mom, is it okay if I still live here when I'm 18? Because when I'm 18, I don't know where to go. I was thinking of going out of the neighborhood, but I don't want bad people to get me. I don't want to get shot."
I'm glad he came to his senses because I actually like having him around. I didn't want to go off looking for a substitute son. You know, and it just goes to show you.
If you're gonna run away from home, wait until you're 18 years old. Make sure you have a job first and that you can support yourself with your own money. Pack a coat. You're gonna need more than one small suitcase. Think about your first and last month's deposit. You're going to need to save up for that too. Make sure the apartment or home you're moving into is in a good neighborhood so that you don't run into any bad people. You don't want to get shot.
These are all things to think about when you run away. You do have some time between now and that 18-year mark, and sometimes when we're 18, we like to push it until we're 22, 23, 24. Heck, some people live in their mother's basements for their entire lives. You might not want to take it that far, especially if you're one of my kids, but you know, there's lots of options. Be sure to weigh out all your options and be realistic about it. Have you ever tried to run away from home? What were you thinking? You gotta wait until you're 18, save up your money, and then run away from home. For now, watch YouTube videos and have a good day.
Dude, seriously? I just want to have a good time. I'm just watching this concert. Why you gotta act like that?
And the unstable man was like,
"Get out of my face, bro. What are you looking at?"